Hey, it's Mark here. I'm going to show you how to install your WordPress and to post your first blog post on WordPress. So here we are at the Bluehost panel, this control panel. I'm going to go up here to this top bar and I'm going to click on WordPress tools right here. This is real simple to do. And that's going to take us to this screen. Okay, I'm going to click on, see this column here? I'm just going to go right up here to New Install. Alright, so since I have multiple domain names, I'm going to go down my list here. You're just going to have one if you're just starting here. And I'm going to select Massage Coach Mark. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in all these lines here. Path I'm going to keep the same. Subtitle I'm going to give my blog a name. Administration, username, and password, and email address. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and that's what you should do right now. Take the time just to fill that out. Okay, so now I've filled everything out here. I'm going to go down to this green button down here where it says Install WordPress. I'm going to click on that. Okay. As that's going on, that should take I don't know how long it's going to take, but hopefully not too long. There we go. Still pending. So once we do this, it'll be pretty easy next couple steps. And here we go. You're up to date. Okay. Good. Everything's on. Great. So that's the install. Okay, so this is stuff you want to read. Basically, you don't want to change in the settings because that's more complicated, and that's for people who really understand WordPress. So what we're going to do next, we're going to go to this column here, and we're going to go to the users button. We're going to click on that. It's going to take us to this page, and then I'm going to go to down here. It says login. I want to log in because I want to do my first post. So I'm going to click that button. And that's going to take me to my dashboard here. So here we have a few questions. And you can take the time and go through this. You know, business, you can click on the business button and go through their process. But today I just really want to get you to that first post. Okay, so we want to get that first blog post out. So I'm going to go over here to this side panel here, and this is where it looks a little bit ugly and intimidating. You know, there's a lot of, this is the back end, this is behind the scenes we're looking at here. It's not what people are going to see with your blog. So I'm going to make it real simple for us today. We're going to go right to post because we want to add a new post, right? We're going to get our first blog post. We're going to put our cursor there. This comes up over here, this box up here. We're going to add new. Let's see if it lets us do that and skip that other stuff. And there we go. So here we are. This is the back end of the WordPress blog. This is really cool. Once you start using this, you're gonna really like it because there's so many more things you can do with it than other platforms. So what I did was I have my blog post written in Word already. I'm just going to take that, copy and paste that. So here I'm going to bring over here, and I think this is my, yeah, here we go. This is my one from WordPress, my blog post. I'm going to go back here. So I'm going to put here my cursor in there, and I'm just going to paste this in here. Okay, so there's my text from my first blog post there. So again, you can write it any way you want to. You can write right in here, make your changes here. It's just simple kinds of things like that you know how to do with your Word document. But again, I just like to type it there, and then I like to do all my edits in here once I put it in here. So I'm going to add the title, and let's see what my title was here. We're just going to call it How to Massage with Your Fists. All right. So let's go back to here. Oop. Okay, I can't spell today. There we go. That's a little bit better. How to massage with your fist. All right. So that's it. So later on, I'm going to show you how to add media, how to add pictures and video and everything like that. But this is your first blog post. Just get it out there, and you're going to be really happy with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the right. You see this publish button right here? I'm going to publish this. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to show you one thing. It's pretty cool. So over here we have a preview button, right? So this preview button, we can view what it's going to look like before we send it out. So let's hit the preview. Okay, so this is what our generic site is going to look like for now. So that gives you an idea. So now let's say I want to go back and change some things. I would go back here to my to where I'm working in my WordPress, and I could change things, and I'd hit preview again to look at the preview. So that's a pretty cool thing there. So I think I'm good with that for now. So I'm just going to hit publish, and it's going to take a few seconds for it to publish. Okay, that's great. So it's published almost. So this is the only other step you have to do initially, and you're going to come up here where it says right under edit post, and it says here, your site is currently displaying a coming soon page. Once you are ready to launch your site, click here. So we're going to click here. You just have to do this one time just to launch the site. Clicking there, and there you go. Your site's there live. You can go back under here, and it says post published, view post. So let's take a look. So we're viewing the post now on our back end page. Hey, that's not nice. Let's go back here. It may take a minute for it to come up. Let's just see what happens here if I click it again. Okay, there it is. So there we go. So it did come up. Now you can get different themes for this, and like that would be the changing the look of the blog itself. This is just a generic one it came with right now, and you can work on that later on. But there's your first blog post. Pretty easy with WordPress, a lot less scarier once you get in there. That's a good start. So we'll talk to you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.